Hey y'all, and welcome back to Turnaround Tuesday. If you missed part 1, go check that out. I'll have it linked in the description below. If you are new here, my name is Savannah, and we do a series here called Turnaround Tuesday, where every Tuesday we get our house together. And this week, it happened to be 2 parts because it was just so much to do. I decided to take these curtains down because, well, you saw the stains on them, and there's dog slobber, just everything. We are trying to de-slobber the house today. I was appalled, as you can tell. There was bugs. It was disgusting. I'll show you in a second. But we ended up taking all of these down, and I eventually take this sweater off and put a t-shirt on because not having curtains in this big open room made my house so hot, even though it was freezing outside. And I'm going to make a confession. In the 4 years that we've lived here, I don't think I've ever taken these curtains down to wash them. And I definitely haven't climbed up here to wipe that top shelf off because I'm terrified of heights. So this is the first time in 4, maybe 5 years that this is being done. So yeah, there we are. It gets worse. It really does. Look at that. It took degreaser to get this off. And I'm not a chemical girly. This vacuum, don't let it fool you. It did nothing. That stuff was stuck on there like glue. Because the windows being like this, it's so hot in here now. We have nothing to retain the air conditioning. If you can't tell already, the theme of the day was curtains and window fixtures. This blind sits directly next to our oven and our microwave, which also functions as the, what's it called? Like the fan over your oven. It's been broken, so we haven't had a fan. So this thing was covered in grease. And then everything spiraled because I realized I needed to soak the blinds in the tub with degreaser, which made me want to take down the shower curtain and wash that since it's, most likely covered in pee from me having so many boys around here. It's like if you give a mouse a cookie, mom edition. And, it really did just take a wild turn into an all-day cleaning extravaganza. I did not plan on doing this much, but look at it. It's covered in dust, and it's greased on there. You know, the kind of grease that, does not come off. I ended up throwing half of this stuff away. I even threw the curtain rod away. I decided no more curtain. Who needs a curtain next to an oven anyways? That is a fire hazard. I broke out all the handy-dandy girly tools and took it down. It was absolutely disgusting. I can't even tell you. We have been blessed with a new kitchen set at this point, so it is fixed. Before and after of this is day and night. We are on to our 5th or 6th load of laundry at this point. I don't even know. I'm just here to let you know that you can put your shower liner in your washer and in your dryer. Don't go buy a new one. Just throw it in there like you would anything else. It works out just fine. It saves you money. It saves the environment, so on and so forth. Just throw it in the washing machine. It's so easy. And you can dry it. Just do it on like low medium heat so it doesn't melt. I realized that I forgot to take these Halloween/fall decorations down, so I went ahead and did that really quickly before I jumped in to organizing my bathroom cabinet, closet. I don't even know what to call it. It's cabinets, but it's basically the size of a closet. We have just been chucking stuff in here in bins. It used to have a rhyme, but now it doesn't have a reason, so I am taking all of this out and creating a huge mess in my living room. And I'm not joking, what is put into about 6 minutes of footage here took me probably 3 hours. I had old makeup that needed to be tested and thrown away. I used to work in an Ulta, so I had hordes and hordes and hordes of makeup. I mean, these are like honestly probably ridiculous, but it was my job at the point, so I'm just going to show you everything we have and make it make more sense than it does right now because it's not functional anymore. I was so happy with the way this turned out, and it's still not perfect. I don't like the way the first aid shelf is that you just saw on the very bottom, which is just where I keep like band-aids and stuff, because 4-year-olds, they just want a band-aid for everything, and I'm totally cool with him just going and grabbing one, because grandma provides so many band-aids, I don't think we'll go through them in a lifetime. I also realized that my label maker had run out of tape, so sticky notes it is for now, but we will get a label maker and stick some labels on it later. This just is so much more functional. We have a nail bin, we have a hair bin, all my swatches from my eyeliner and lip liner testing, which I've now found a love for again since using this. That is everything that I threw away. There was just so much stuff that we didn't use anymore, like those bath toys that get the mold in them, that have the holes, all that stuff in the garbage. Casey had probably at least 3 different electric razors that don't work anymore that were just shoved in the back. And God bless this man for helping me put these curtains back on, because I was sweating. It was so hot. And these curtains were a little bit wet still, but I decided they could just air dry so they didn't get too wrinkly, and they were really heavy, which moves us into cleaning and scrubbing all the dead bugs and dust and dirt off of these window screens. I mean, watch this. I think I did a close-up. It's just, there it is. I tried to salvage the curtain rod, but in the end, I decided, one, it was just a cheap curtain rod that the person who lived here before us left. So I just chucked that in the trash. The blinds took a really long time. You can see the top where all that grease had fallen in, and this took quite a while and quite a lot of muscle. I was probably here for at least 30 minutes just scrubbing and Dawn soaping the heck out of these blinds, because I was determined not to buy new ones, but we finished it, and it is now nighttime, as you can see, but we got it done, and it looks so much better. You can see my jankety microwave in the back, because whoever the genius was that put this microwave in tiled it in to the wall, so we're going to have to bust out a few rows of tile just to get that microwave out. Anyways, let's get this house put back together so we can call it a day, or should I say 2 to 3 days. I can't really remember how many days this took, but it wasn't just one. So if you don't get everything done in one day, don't worry, there's always tomorrow.
The seasons come and go like thoughts of you, like a wave returns to the sea, into the blue. They change but in a cycle that I can't lose, each painful but delightful to live through. You came into my life just like another season, not for long, just a time, just like another season. Maybe this time next year you'll reappear for no reason, but I'll cherish every day until you come my way this season. The seasons turn and change just like your mind, like the sun gives into the moon, into the night. Time continues marching, it slowly crawls, with each new one starting, I recall. You came into my life just like another season, not for long, just a time, just like another season. Maybe this time next year you'll reappear for no reason, but I'll cherish every day until you come my way this season. like a never fading whisper in the breeze. Oh, we will keep on changing all over again. Yeah, we will keep on changing, just like another season. Don't want another day without you by my side. Oh, this season.
Oh my goodness, did you see that pile of dog hair? I don't even know how my dog has any hair after seeing all of that. Anyways, I'm so happy. If you watched part 1, you know that I said I hoped that I cleaned my closet doors because of all of the dog slobber that has been launched onto it, and I'm so glad I did. Be done just looking at that. I couldn't stand if I left it like that. Absolutely not. So I am, as my son calls it, volcano mopping the floors because there's like a little volcano on the button. Everybody is in bed. I can't even tell what time it is on the clock. I think it was almost midnight, so I've been cleaning for about 12 hours at this point, and I was done. After 2 birthdays, a Thanksgiving, and then 3 days of cleaning my house, I needed a long winter's nap. Anyways, thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you for cleaning my house with me, staying motivated, and just for being here. Just remember that you are a good mom, no matter how messy your house is. If you didn't get it done today, we can get it done tomorrow. Just remember that I love you. I hope you have a very blessed week, and I will see you next Turnaround Tuesday. Toodles.